everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Tom. First I want to talk about the fact that we're going down to the Adoptive and Foster Parent Association of Georgia Conference in Jekyll this week. This is always a wonderful time. We get just so many of our foster parents down there with the opportunity to speak to them, to network. Our foster parents get the opportunity to learn more about how to care for the children of Georgia who are in foster care, and as well as what they can do to do a better job of advocating for those children, of making sure that those children are getting what they need in terms of health and education, that their best interests are being cared for. Speaking of that, there are going to be some legislative initiatives this session that will likely enhance the ability of foster parents to make sure that their voices are heard in the process. We as an agency have to remember that foster parents and the voice of foster parents is key to our doing our work. Foster parents, of course, spend so much of the time with these children and youth. They know their needs, they interact with them, and so we need to make sure that when those foster parents have an opinion, whether it's in a review hearing or in a court proceeding, that we're making sure that they are heard by the court. So I think at the AFPAD conference, of course, we always have some discussions, some workshops on how foster parents can make their voices heard. And I think you'll also see some legislative initiatives around that issue that are going to be coming down the pike in the next few weeks. I also want to kind of highlight that last week we had the opening of the Wellspring Receiving Hope Center. It's really the first major effort to ensure that when a youth who has been exploited sexually for money, has been trafficked, when we are able to rescue that youth, that we can place that person in really a safe, secure facility where they can get intensive therapy they need to begin the recovery process. If you have any questions about how you can make referrals to the Receiving Hope Center, we're going to put the information for the website and the phone number right here on the video today. Ramirez is going to handle that for us. But it was really a great time, and I really want to thank Governor Kemp and First Lady Marty Kemp for really pushing to get this center up and running, because it's going to be a great boon to those who have been victimized by this scourge. Just a couple other things. On the OFI side, first of all, I want to congratulate all of you who were able to complete the OFI supervisor training. As many of you know, we have been able to expand that training from 3 modules to 6, giving you more of a robust experience that will help you do a better job of caring for those who care for and provide benefits to our most vulnerable citizens. Also, as many of you know, we are going live with the statewide with the ABOD program as of April 1st. So we have the ABOD training, and those of you who are involved in SNAP applications, I want to encourage you to take that training. Speaking of SNAP, as many of you know, we've gone to online SNAP. The changes they kind of put a little bit of maybe a crimp in our work for a short period of time in terms of reducing our timeliness, but I'm very happy to see that we are working through that process, and our timeliness is now up over 93%. We're back on that track, and I think that we're going to see over the next few months, as we do more improvements in terms of simplifying the application, in terms of really improving the process, in terms of automating parts of the process, that we're going to see both in SNAP and in Medicaid and TANF and all of our other programs. We're going to see that y'all are going to be able to do this work more efficiently. We're going to try to make your job simpler, and because the truth is, if the simpler we make your job, the quicker you can get your work done, the quicker the people of Georgia who need these benefits will receive them. Finally, just want to re-emphasize that our 3rd round of the State of Hope program is rolling out. That'll be in early March, and we're going to put the website on here so that you can remind people that if they are interested in becoming part of our ecosystem. We of course know that we cannot do our work unless we grow little communities community organizations around the state that can help us do this work. We know we can't do it alone, and we've got to involve those community organizations. And that's what our State of Hope program is all about. So I hope you'll encourage folks to become part of that State of Hope. And as I said, we'll put the website on how to learn more about that here on the video. What else we got? Ramirez, anything else today? I don't know, it's a busy legislative session, as you know. There's all sorts of stuff floating around out there, and we'll continue to keep you updated on legislation as it rolls down the pike. But until then, we'll be working hard up here, and we know you're working hard out there, and appreciate everything you do, and we'll see you next Tuesday.